You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.
Sheldon Primus.
Welcome to the Safety Consultant Show with Sheldon Primus, where we blend safety smarts with business brilliance and a pinch of Sheldon's signature wit. Whether you're a safety pro, a fresh-faced consultant, or just safety curious, get ready for a show that'll educate, entertain, and elevate your safety game. Let's dive into the art of consulting with your safety Sherpa himself, Sheldon Primus.
This episode is powered by Safety FM.
What's up, gang? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of the Safety Consultant Podcast. I am your host, Sheldon Primus. The podcast where I teach you about becoming a safety consultant, teach you all the stuff related to that. We learn a lot about OSHA compliance. I teach you guys about the business of being a safety consultant. Can't forget that part, right? That's the stuff we work on. It's all about you. I try to help you out best I can. I go through struggles so I can help you out. That's the reason I struggle, so you can get lessons. Of course, you can tell I say that facetiously. And so I have a plan, and this is my plan. Let's see if you guys are in agreement with this plan. I truly have not actually chosen a day to podcast. Yes, I have never chosen a day that I'm going to release the podcast. So I'm going to do that now. And I'm kind of like nervous about doing that because that's like a commitment and all that stuff, you know. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I want flexibility. Everybody wants flexibility. So I am giving away some flexibility in going ahead and announcing I kind of like Thursdays. I did Mondays for a long time. Thursdays was the day that I kind of end up liking because it gives me some opportunities. If there's a project or whatever, I'll work at that in the beginning of the week. And middle of the week, I have a little bit more of organizing time usually. So if I organize and stuff Wednesday, then Thursday I could do episodes. That's the plan. So I am going to commit to releasing episodes on Thursday. I've been doing weekly, mostly weekly, and my ground rules was I am an active consultant. So therefore, as an active consultant, I actually have clients and I do my own work, the stuff I tell you guys to do. I'm doing that too. So sometimes that messes with my schedule. So that's okay. I'm actually going to really commit to a few different things in 2025. And I know we've had one episode or a couple episodes in 2025, and I should have done this earlier, but I'm actually going to start using YouTube a little bit more. So I'm going to tell you about the two channels that I currently have. One you would look up as @Safety Consultant on YouTube. All right. So @Safety Consultant is my channel on YouTube. Do you hear the sound right there? That's what you're going to hear as soon as you get onto the site. So as soon as you get on that site, you're going to hear that sound. That's going to be on youtube.com. So you'll go to youtube.com /@Safety Consultant. When you get there, you're going to hear that little jazz riff that we just played. That's me actually going on the landing page of that YouTube channel. So watch out for that one. I am going to play a lot of the interviews you're hearing, and I'm going to, another thing I'm going to do this year, I'm going to focus on some more interviews doing that. So I'm going to play that on the YouTube channel. I'm going to go ahead and join the YouTube craze with getting shorts and everything else, so you guys could take the show, and you don't have to worry about if you're driving or not, and being able to follow things up. You can watch it on YouTube, and then you can literally follow up stuff while you're watching it on YouTube. Yeah, cool. Glad you like that. I've already been on YouTube already. I've got 65 subscribers on Safety Consultant US is the channel. But if you just go to youtube.com /@ that's the little @ symbol, @Safety Consultant, and that's me. The other one that I've been doing for a while, and I already have 112 videos on there, so you guys can just start binging now. And I'm just gonna, this mini announcement here is me saying I am going to switch to basically video podcasting. So I've already got some videos that I am podcasting that I've already done, and I'm going to podcast and put that into a series that you guys could see. And all this focuses on safety and health topics, environmental, OSHA compliance, EPA compliance, and how to run a safety consultant business. So that's channel 1. Channel 2 is OSHA compliance help, and I've had that the longest. Got 266 subscribers on that one. Look at that. Less videos, only 83 videos on that one. However, got a lot of live streams where I go over topics. I did a lot of live streaming back then, so you'll see a fuller face Sheldon in some of those videos. So honestly, go back to some of those OSHA compliance help. So again, youtube.com / @OSHA compliance help. Go ahead and sign up for those too. I'm going to keep the product different, so it will be OSHA compliance stuff is going to be on OSHA compliance help. The interviews and things I do with this show is going to be on Safety Consultant US, and then things for Safety Consultant stuff is going to be there as well. I'm also announcing another website that I have. and this one is Sheldon.coach. It's really easy to remember, Sheldon.coach. Primarily what you're going to find when you get there is I am in the first phase of launching actual coaching program. So I've been doing some executive coaching on a one-on-one basis, people who have reached out to me and they've said, hey, I need your help in safety consulting, and I just want to reduce this learning curve because a lot of times when I get this call, it's like someone like myself who literally, we took out our money and from our previous job, and we said, all right, we could do better ourselves, and this retirement money is meant to go towards security. However, I am going to use it at this time in this moment to strategically get our business launched, because I believe I'm going to be able to make more money and be able to contribute into a retirement fund of some sort on my own. So that's the calculated bet that some of us have made. They've reached out to me and said, hey, I need some help. And I've been helping some people one-on-one coaching for many, many years. So right now, just go to Sheldon.coach. Get an idea of I'm putting together a coaching system, a 3-month and then a 6-month. And I really want to make sure that I walk you through some things to get you started. We'll get you going with actionable steps each week. And every 2 weeks, we're going to have a conversation for about an hour, hour and a half, whatever time you have available for me. And we're going to see how you did with some of the assignments from before. So it'll be more of a accountability system. But then also it's going to be a two-way street. I learn from you, you learn from me. I'm going to teach you the ways to get your business up and running and to be sustainable. And the 3-month program is set up to get you, ground running, business launched, get you going. The 6-month program includes the 3-month program to get you going, but then we go on to a little bit more detailed as to ways to scale and grow your business quickly. So that's going to be the focus of the last 3 months for those people that want to go on to get a little deeper executive coaching. You want to grow a little bit more, or you've already got the first 3-month part curriculum done and you're ready to branch out and launch not launch, but at that point it'll be more of grow your business. So that is it, the big announcements. So there you have it. So I've been diligently working on that. I've got another couple of shadow things in there in the workings for me myself. One of those things is going to be, I'm very, very far along in a book writing process right now. So I am in there. All right, so there you go. You've got a few things that I just let you know, those going in the back. I'm back in the States. My Mexico time is up. I love me some Mexico. And now I'm going to take speed Spanish too. So there you go. I loved it so much. I took one Spanish class and I'm taking a second Spanish class. Bueno. All right. Topic time, right? Let's go ahead and let's get you guys thinking about something I started last week, and I told you I'm going to go into more details about it. So I'm going to give you guys a conversation that's going to last a few episodes, okay? And here's my thinking of why it's going to last a few episodes, because there's a lot going on in this topic that I started last week. If you haven't listened to this, or you're starting listening to me by this actual episode, welcome. If you haven't subscribed, actual data tells me that there's more people listening to the show than people that actually hit that little subscribe button. And please do hit the little subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it does support the show, and it actually does some magical things with algorithms in the background. So if you have a moment, please subscribe to the show. And again, I could technically see in the data that many of you are listening, but you're not actually subscribed to the show. So help a consultant out. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That'll mean a lot to me. So the reason why I'm going to have this conversation, and I'm actually recording this all at one time, and then I'm going to split this up into 3. So 3, possibly 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm releasing it this way because I'm actually going to release it all in one quick go at it. So that means I'm going to release this, and my intent and my goal that's usually when you say that stuff, your intent and your goal is, that there's stuff that could happen where you don't get this going, but you want to. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, when I release this, you're going to see it get released one day, and then I'm going to keep going in the series for the full week, get a release each day. So that means I actually have to cut this, put an intro and outro for each one, and then go ahead and play this for you later on in a series. I am at episode 296. So 297, 298, 299, and then I have a button for that, but it's more fun doing it like that. Then it's episode 300. So I'm going to do 3-part series, if you would, on this OSHA, EPA, what to expect in different administrations for government. But episode 300 is going to be me and my buddy Jay Allen. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you Dr. Jay Allen has interviewed me. We actually did this episode already, and I'm really impressed by how this came out. So that's the plan, gang. 300, very special episode. I'm editing currently. Dr. Jay Allen interviewing me. So that's going to be coming soon. So the plan is, I'm recording this February 3rd. I want to release this February 3rd. If I don't, you'll see it February 4th, 2025. For those of you that are coming in late to the party, welcome. If you're coming in like 4 years later, this really doesn't mean anything to you. But welcome for finding me 4 years later. How do I look now? Just be kind, but just be honest. How do I look right now 4 years later? Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm again working my way to episode 300, which is a big one for me. I'm glad that I've been doing this for so long, get a chance to interview many wonderful people, and I'm going to keep doing that, and actually a little bit more interviews in 2025. And I want to get different people too, meaning I do want to get different blends of industries. But today, I want to give you guys a very important topic, and I'm going to keep continuing with my theme. The theme of today's show, if you would, is I want to give you a comparison and analysis of the Bush administration going into the Obama administration, going into the Trump administration, going into the Biden administration, going back into the Trump administration as regulatory agencies, OSHA and EPA, and what to expect now that we have just a nice little cycle, if you would, of Republican, Democrat, back to Republican. So I've always said a couple of things before about, and I've talked to my students about when you see a Republican administration, what to expect. When you see a Democratic administration, what to expect. Those of you that don't remember my conversation with former Deputy Assistant Secretary of OSHA, Jordan Barab, he was Deputy Assistant Director during 7 of the Obama years. So he actually talked to me, and this was back in episode 258. So a few episodes back, March 11th, 2024. Get the actual date. I asked him a series of true or false. And here's, I'm going to play for you guys just part of this true or false. You guys listen for yourself. When we come back, after I play for this little section over here, I'm going to really talk to you a little bit more and expound on it a little bit better. So here I am in big interview season 4, episode 258, talking to Sheldon Primus. A lot of classes regarding OSHA compliance with a group that is OTIEC, and one of the things that I always tell my students, and help me with maybe a round of fact or fiction right here. So one of the things I tell my students is, generally speaking, if you have a Democrat in office for president, they're going to end up doing more. OSHA will end up being more compliance enforcement, and if you have a Republican in office, it's more compliance assistance, if any compliance. And that's the first thing. Fact or fiction on that one? Let's start with that.
Yeah, I think that's fact. Democrats, I think, are more focused on, ensuring compliance and focusing on enforcement and focusing on, those employers that are really not in compliance with the Occupational Safety and Health Act or with good practices. Republicans are always saying, well, we shouldn't be so confrontational. We should just work together and, that kind of thing, which, it's again, what you said, I think, is generally true, but it's not black or white because we did an enormous amount of compliance assistance. I think the difference between our compliance assistance and the average Republican compliance assistance is that we really tried to focus our compliance assistance on particularly vulnerable workers, maybe immigrants or non-union or non-English speaking workers, those who are most vulnerable and least likely to know how to use their rights or least willing to use their rights. And Republicans tend to focus on providing assistance to companies, things like the voluntary protection program. They're much more enthusiastic about, I think, than Democratic administrations are. But on the other hand, the Republicans also do a lot of enforcement when they're there. That there are certain cases that you have to take, whether you're Republican or Democrat. If somebody's killed in the workplace, if there's a complaint or there's a serious incident, whether you're Republican or Democrat, you're going to go out and investigate it, and you're going to probably cite. And the gray area is how big are the citations going to be, how many willfuls are there going to be, and again, Democrats generally will have the larger cases than the Republicans. But again, it's not totally black and white where Republicans just stop doing enforcement or Democrats stop doing compliance assistance. Everybody is required by law to do both essentially.
Okay, so you just heard that clip, and that clip was coming from Sheldon Primus telling you, answering my question related to Republican, Democrat, who's in office and what to expect. So that's a big thing right there. That's the basis of the conversation. Now, I'm going to stop it here right now because, remember, I told you we're going to do this in bite-sized pieces. So tomorrow when we start it up, and I did say tomorrow because I'm going to release this all week leading up to next week's 300 episode. Trying to figure out what day to release the 300 episode. We chose Thursday for our regular, we meaning me and you guys. We're choosing Thursday for the regular show, but for the 300 episode, I've got 2. I'm breaking it into a part 1 and a part 2. So I think I'm going to release that one on Monday, the part 1, and then the part 2 on Thursday, and then Thursday is going to be our regular days. All right, so this week we're going to get some episodes in, and then next week we got 2. So it's the road to 300. I did like a big thing, road to 100. Here's our road to 300. 200 episodes later. All right, so that's the plan. I will see you guys next week. Go get 'em.
That's a wrap for today's safety show. Remember, safety isn't just about hard hats and caution signs. It's about business smarts too. Thanks for joining us on the Safety Consultant Show with Sheldon Primus. Until next time, stay safe, stay savvy, and keep consulting like a boss. Go get 'em. The views and opinions expressed on this podcast or broadcast are those of the host and its guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the company. Examples of analysis discussed within the past hour, only examples. It should not be utilized in the real world as the only solution available, as they are based only on very limited and dated open source information. Assumptions made within this analysis are not reflective of the positions of the company. No part of this podcast or broadcast may be reproduced, stored in a retrieval system, or transmitted in any form or by any means, mechanical, electronic recording, or otherwise without prior written permission of the creator of the podcast or broadcast, Sheldon Primus.
This episode has been powered by Safety FM.
Are you ready to make a difference? Introducing the Safety Consultant Blueprint course. Unlock your potential as a safety consultant. Learn the skills, strategies, and ethics to create safer workplaces for your very own client. From risk assessment to client acquisition, we've got you covered. Become a safety consultant and open doors to being your own boss. Join us and be the hero of workplace safety. Enroll today. Safety starts with you. Take the first step now. Visit our website and enroll in the Safety Consultant Blueprint course. Empower businesses. Protect lives. SafetyConsultantBlueprint.com.
You got into the safety business because you wanted to protect people, but somewhere along the way, the job started controlling your time, your schedule, your priorities, even your income potential. What if the expertise you've built over the years in the field can give you something more? More freedom, more control, more ownership of your future. I'm Sheldon Primus, the author of 7 Steps to Starting a Profitable Safety Consulting Business and the host of the Safety Consultant Podcast, with more than 350 episodes helping safety professionals become consultants and grow their career. Consulting changed my life. In fact, I'm a full-time RVer, and one consulting contract paid for my home I live in today. Now, I help safety professionals build their own consulting practice through bi-weekly coaching calls, accountability, and personal guidance. But this program isn't for everyone. Start with the Consultant Readiness Audit at sheldon.coach.
What if everything we thought we knew about safety was just interference? From the host of the Rated R Safety Show and the founder of Safety FM comes the complete Signal Transmission Trilogy, now available in one powerful edition. Safety, in my opinion, the book that started the conversation. Safety Mutation, where the boundaries of culture, systems, and belief begin to break. And now, Safety Transmission, the final piece of the signal. For the first time, all 3 books are together in one volume. The Signal Transmission Trilogy, Complete Edition. This isn't just about compliance. It's about consciousness. It's about decoding the way we think, lead, and live, inside and outside the system. Whether you've been following the signal since the beginning or you're just now tuning in, this is the version to own. Search Signal Trilogy on Amazon or visit safetyfm.com to get your copy now.